Hey folks, ET here coming at you with the pre-market prep, so let's get to it. All right, so we had kind of a down day, not a kind of a down day, short to pop mode till the end there. Got some big moves here on calls there for the end of the day there for that little bit of rip, and we did finish with a small green DEX after all of that. So jumping into our whale targets and our customer sentiment, let me get those whale targets going for us. Customers are still somewhat bullish to neutral. They slid down a little bit more today on that move down. 680 is our bottom, 700 is our top still, with 690 sitting right there in between. So those same levels are still applying as they did last night. Jumping into our dark pools, no sig prints to worry about. Largest on the ag is still 682.39, which we traded around an awful lot today. Obviously, back and forth. We're at about 684 and some change heading into the overnight session. So let's go ahead and keep that in mind as we go along. We still have another one up here at 686.06 that popped up on Friday into the weekend, and then somewhat thinned down to 664 if we happen to have some bad days. Let me zoom in here and let's take a look. So right above here right now on the ag at 684.50 something, and we have that range up to 687. Once again, we have thin ranges to the downside to 678, and then another thin range from 687 to 695. Biggest pull right now is at 685, so right around where we're trading overnight. Now, let's take a look at tomorrow and see what that has in store for us. So tomorrow, 12.9, jumping in here, we still have this little bit of a tight range right here, 684, 687. We do have FOMC this week and Papa Presser, so sort of the same things apply. 687 to 684 matches the ag pretty well, and if we lose 684, we see some 681, which is kind of where we traded in today into this range, got out of that into here. That's where we're sitting now, over 687, clear skies to 696, and then it's pretty thin down here, just like we saw in the ag. Would not shock me to see us trading in a tighter range in this positive gamma cluster here, leading into our big events. All right, pretty simple looks. That is all for now. Everybody have a good night. Stay safe out there and go get that Oprah money.